Hello, welcome to Mat Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing Mat Yoga. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to inhale the arms up above the head. Turn the palm up, exhale down. So deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. We never hold our breath. Two more. Inhale your arms up. Reach for the sky. Exhale down. One last one. Inhale your arms up. Big, big stretch. Exhale, I'm down by your side. Stretching of the neck next. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite element. Using the same hand guide to support the head stretch. If there's any stiffness in your neck and a clicking sound, just stay here for a little bit longer. No need to rush. And we're holding it here. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Repeat on the other side. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite element. Using the same hand guide to support the head stretch. No need to rush. We are holding it here. For 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Take an inhale to center, exhale to overlook the right shoulder. Go to where you're comfortable. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Know your range of motion. Slowly come back to center, lifting the chin up, stretching the front of your neck. Inhale, center, exhale, chin to chest. Relieve tension at the back of your neck. Come back to center, take a breath here. Looking at the right armpit. Slightly tuck the chin in, 45-degree angle looking down. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. 45-degree angle looking down. Slowly come back to center, take a breath here, looking at the diagonal corner of the ceiling, lifting your chin up. You don't have to arch the neck back. Stretching all different corners of your neck. Slowly come back to center, and now we're going to go and look at the other corner of the ceiling, diagonal stretch. Come back to center. Shoulder stretch, right arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Pull back. And release. Same arm up, we'll lengthen first. Place the hand behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Tricep stretch. Chin up, eyes looking forward. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. And don't worry if you're not able to do that. Slowly release, shake it out, repeat on the other side. Arm up and across, pull back, creating resistance. Release, same arm up, we'll lengthen first, place the hand behind your back. Use that hand to guide that with tricep stretch. Chin up, eyes looking forward. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, bind your hands behind your back. And don't worry if you're not able to do that. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. Hands on the shoulders, upwards in, upwards out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest. Improving your posture. Oiling the shoulder joint. When you're in the center position, we're going to go into a full circle. Try to bring the elbows closer and closer together. Change direction, go the other way, big, big circular motion. Car back to center. We're gonna inhale, the arms up lengthening. Exhale and come to a side bend. Bending the lower arm, top arms to crescent moon. Look at the top palm, like you look at yourself in the mirror. Car back to center and lengthen. Exhale and go to the other side. Bending the lower arm, top arms to crescent moon. Stimulating meridian point, acupuncture point in the side of your body. Now we'll inhale, center lengthening. Exhale, get ready to twist. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Back hand behind you. Slowly turn, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck too. Massaging internal organs. Stretching our lower back muscles. Turning the neck. Holding it here. For 3, 2, and 1. Car back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the Adama, forming a crescent, looking up. Once again, look at the top palm, like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Release, repeat on the other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh. The Adama up and over, bring it directly behind your spine. So we're going to keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Anytime you feel bloated in the abdomen, constipated, back pain, neck pain, feel free to do some twisting positions. Car back to center, don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the Adama, forming a crescent, looking up. And release, hands on your thighs. Coming into torso turn, shoulder roll, so starting our small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Feel free to move your shoulders, warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, go the other way. Torso turn, shoulder roll, so starting our small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Touching all 4 corners of your space. Now we're going to come back to center to release. Coming into a forward bend. So we're going to inhale the arms up lengthening. Exhale, hinging from the hips, leading with the chest. Forward bend. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders are relaxed, neck and spine in one straight line. Walking the hands over to the right side as far as you can go, stretch. Walking the hands over to the other side, stretching on the other side of the body. Come back to center. From here, we're going to go into a neutral tabletop. Spread out your fingers, wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. Getting ready for cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly. Chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So when you do it a few times, and your own breath, and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Can also help you to relieve back pain. 2 more rounds. We're going to inhale to a cow. Exhale to a cat. One last one. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swing side to side, release tension in your wrist. Take an inhale to center, exhale to overlook the right hip, squeeze the shoulder and hip together, let the left hip drop. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side, forming a C shape in your spine. One more set. Inhale, center, exhale to the right, squeeze. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Bring the shoulder and hip together. Slowly come back to center, swing side to side. Coming into arm balance, bird dog, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down, one straight line. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. If you need to release, release. Otherwise, return and grab hold of the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Slowly release, and we'll repeat on the other side. So left arm and right leg out, left thumb to the sky, back toes down, one straight line. And we're holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. If you like to release, release. Otherwise, return and grab hold of the back foot. Lifting it up so that the thigh is parallel to the mat. Slowly release. Swing side to side. You're going to flex the needle next. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale and slide through the opening. Dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Both hips are level. Regular weights in the head or neck. Feel free to extend the left leg out. On your toes off the mat. Any variation you like to turn this out. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Using the left hand to push yourself up. And we'll repeat, flex the needle on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale and slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around the waist. Feel free to extend the right leg out. On your toes off the mat. Any variation you like to turn this out. Don't worry about raising the back leg if you find that this is challenging to balance. Be mindful of anyone who has shoulder, knees, or any issues. And now we'll release, using the right hand to push yourself up. And from here, we're going to get ready to rise up. So we're going to come to the gallant pose, squatting. Toes are pointed out. Open up the thighs. Bring your hands to heart center. Use your elbow to push the thigh out. Keeping your spine and your neck long. Watch your back. Watch your knees. Hip opener, hip release. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Getting ready to rise up. So keep pressing the palm together. Slowly rise up to standing. Arm down by your side. Coming into a crescent moon. So we'll inhale the arms up, palm touch. Release, index finger grow tall. Exhale when the bend towards the right side. Shoulders and hips are level. Now pushing the hip forward or back. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking up. Lengthening the side of your body. Now inhale, center tongue long. Exhale and go to the other side. Now pushing the hip forward or back. Chin is away from the body. Inhale, center one more set. Exhale to the right. Release the bottom arm, top arms to crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Look at the top palm, like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Car back up to lengthen. Exhale and go to the other side. Release the bottom arm, top arms to crescent moon. Side body long. Slowly come back to center to lengthen. Exhale, arm down by your side. Coming into forward bend. Hands on waist for support. Take an inhale first. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Leading with the chest. Forward bend. Then go here for a moment. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows. Hip bones above ankle bones. Not sticking the butt out. We're lengthening the spine. Stretching out the back. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching the hamstrings. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. One more breath and we'll get ready to rise up. So hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up. Exhale to slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After you've come all the way up, we're going to go back bend to counter. So interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Shine the chest up to the sky. Not pushing the hip forward. Shoulders on top of hips. Feel the pinch in shoulder blades. Expanding along heart chest capacity. Improving your posture. Oiling the shoulder joint. Stimulating thyroid gland by lifting the chin up and stretching out your neck. And release. Shake it out. Sway to that opposite shoulder. Continue to warm up the spine. Sway to that opposite hips. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Shake it out. And now we'll continue with sun salutation. So top of your mat, big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always to avoid injuries. You're going to inhale, arms up, palm touch, back bend, exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step the right leg back and then the left leg. Shifting the way forward to a high plank. Beginners can drop to your knees. Tap your elbow by your side to come down. Immediately come up to cobra for beginners or up dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up, coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread out your fingers, middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet, 2 feet apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Align your ears by your inner arms, eyes and look at your toes. And now we look between the hands. We're going to start walking forward towards the hands to where you start. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend, slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up. Palm touch, back bend, and then arm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Continue, inhale your arms up, upward salute. Palm touch, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step the left leg back and then the right leg. Shifting the way forward to a high plank. Chaturanga on one breath. Elbow tucked by your side. Immediately come up to cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Lifting the hips high up, pushing the mat away. Big, big stretch. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Coming into warrior one on the right side. Inhale, right foot forward towards the right hand. Pivot the left foot to 45 degrees. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Square the hip to a front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in, shoulders are relaxed, eyes looking up. You don't have to arch the neck back. 5 breaths for each pose. I'm going to open up into warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. Arms are in T, palm facing down. Evenly distribute your weight between the two legs. Once you set up, turn and look at the front fingers. Good solid bottom foundation. Coming into extended triangle, right elbow resting on right thigh, left arm up. Reach and stretch, reach for the sky. Not putting whole lot of weight on the front thigh. Slowly we mirror top arm over for diagonal stretch, top palm facing down, lengthening the left side of the body, keeping the body up and open. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, reach for the opposite thigh, top shoulder up. No change in the legs. From here, we're going to transition to reverse warrior, flipping the right arm up. Left arm is already around your waist, top arm is across the knee. Look at the top palm like you look at yourself in the mirror. Slowly release, coming into a triangle, shorten your stand, swaying the hip out, arms out in T, shift to the front. When you can't go into more windmill arms. Bottom arm 6 o'clock, top arm 12 o'clock, shoulders stack on top of each other. If you can straighten out the front leg, lock the front knee, look at the top thumb. If you have very tight hamstring, slightly bend the front knee. And now we'll rise up, coming into revolving triangle. Left hand by the big toe side. So I'm using my block to lengthen my arm. Turn the body to the right side, right arm up. Be mindful not to pull back muscle. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a pyramid. Square the hip to the front. Inhale your arms up, lengthening. Exhale, hinging from the hips, leading with the chest. Forward bend. Both legs are straight in pyramid, pad to knee. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, place a hand on the shin or on your block. Slowly rise up, coming into a goddess, widen your stand. Point the toes and the knee to the corner of your mat, hands up by your chest. Go pose arm, palm facing forward. Inhale up, exhale, sink. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rise up, arm down by your side. We're going to repeat everything leading with the left leg forward. So front knee still 90 degrees on top ankle. Back foot is pivot to 45 degrees. So you're in the heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Square the hip to the front. Arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curving. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes open up. Release the arm, interlace the finger behind, knuckles down, away from you, shine the chest up to the sky. Expanding lung, heart, chest capacity. Good to pinch your shoulder blades. Stimulating thyroid gland by lifting chin up and head back. Stretching out your neck. Put up into a warrior 2, bring your hands to heart center, arms out in T, palm facing down. Evenly distribute your weight between the two legs, not leaning forward, staying down. Once you set up, turn and look at the front fingers. Coming into extended triangle, left elbow resting on left thigh, right arm up. Reach and stretch, reach for the sky, look at the top thumb. Slowly we mirror top arm for diagonal stretch. Top palm facing down, lengthening the right side of the body. Don't lean into the center of your space, keeping the body up and open. Reach and stretch, Wrapping the top arm around your waist, reach for the opposite thigh. Top shoulder up. From here, we're going to transition to reverse warrior, flipping the left arm up. Right arm is already around your waist. Top arm suppress the knee. This is a side bend, not a back bend. So you should feel the stretch in the left side of the body. And release, coming into triangle. Shorten your stance, swing the hip out, so T, shift to the front. When you can, go into more windmill arms. Bottom arm 6 o'clock, top arm 12 o'clock, shoulders stacked on top of each other. If you can straighten out the front leg, lock the front knee. Now we slowly rise up, coming into revolving triangle. Right hand by the big toe side, baby toe side. So I'm using my block to lengthen my arm. Turn the body to the left side, left arm up. Be mindful not to pull back muscle. Slowly, slowly rise up. Coming into a pyramid. Square the hip to the front. Inhale, your arms are lengthening. Exhale, hinging from the hips, leading with the chest, forward bend. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, place a hand on the shin or on your block. Block has 3 different heights. Both legs are straight in pyramid. Now we're going to windmill the hands back down the mat, tuck the back hips and step the left leg back. Coming forward to a plank. Lower down, elbow tucked by your side, facing the back. Immediately come up to cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips high up. Coming into a down dog, pushing the mat away. Big stretch. Upside down letter V. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize the impact on your wrists. And now look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat to where you start. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale, forward bend, coming up to chair pose. Inhale your arms up, sit in your imaginary chair. Weights in your heel, you should be able to see your toes wiggle your toes. Don't push your toes beyond the knees. And now we're going to power up with strong legs. Palm touch, back bend, and then I'm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. So in the mountain pose, tall and strong, legs are hip width apart, arms by your side, palm facing forward, soft knees. Close your eyes for a moment, slowing down the heartbeat. Now we're going to make a fist. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears, make it tight. Sign it out to release. Again, inhale your shoulders up, creating a lot of tension in the body. Exhale, let it go. 2 more. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale to release. One last one. Inhale your shoulders up. Creating a lot of tension in the body. And we also know how to let go. Shake it out. So we're going to come to seated. Take a sip of water if needed. And we're going to continue with seated poses. Bring some of your feet together, wrap your hands around the ankles, setting up nice and tall, rocking side to side, finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly, flap about 10 times, opening up the hip joint. Draw the heel close to you, grab a hold of the big toe, inhale to lengthen, exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight, inhale is to prepare, exhale is to fold, bring the stomach a little bit closer. Not forcing yourself to come down. So we have to open up the hip joint first before we can go any further. Slowly rise up and with a windshield wiper, keep your knees bent. This is hip width, hands behind you, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. So let it fall wherever it fall. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the ground. Hips can come up. Hip release, hip opener. When you're ready, we're going to drop both knees to the right side, forming a 90 degree. Make sure the butt stays down, so don't lift the hip up. You're going to feel the stretch here, quadricep hip joint. Look at the opposite side, so don't lean back too much. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Count back to center. With the windshield wiper a few more times. Hip release, hip opener. When you're ready, we'll drop both knees to the other side. So forming a 90 degree, turn and look at the opposite side. Now make sure this butt stay down. So don't lift it up. Lower it down as much as you can. You're going to feel the stretch here, quadricep hip joint. A little bit of discomfort, and we're staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Count back to center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Review your sitting bones. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Hands by your side. Shoulders are relaxed. Eyes looking forward. Staff pose. Good posture always. Now we're going to come to a forward bend. So I'm going to inhale, the arms up, lengthening. Exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs, so release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to fold. Bring the stomach a little bit closer. Slowly rise up, coming into one leg forward bend. Review your sitting bones, point the front toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the opposite arm up. Exhale, hinge forward. Holding on to any part of the legs, so release the hands on either side. Inhale to prepare, exhale to fold. Bring the stomach a little bit closer. We're not doing head to knee, so make sure you don't drop the head around the back. Once again, we have to open up the hip joint first before we can go anywhere. And if you have very tight hamstrings, slightly bend the knee. Slowly rise up, coming into a seated twist. Bring the belly on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. So keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck too. See if we can turn a little bit more with the help of the front hand. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands, or flat the front hand through the tunnel, any variation you like. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Count back to the opposite side. Bow down for counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch out lower back and oblique the side of your body. And we're pushing that side back up, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And repeat one leg forward, bend on the other side. Review your sitting bones, point the front toes up to the ceiling, square the hip to our front. Inhale the opposite arm up, exhale, hinge forward, holding on to any part of the legs, or release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to prepare, exhale to fold. Slowly, slowly rise up. And from here, we will come to seated twist. Bring the belly on the outside of the straight leg. If you like to bend the bottom leg, both butt down, both feet on the ground. So opposite arm, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over, bring it directly behind your spine. Slowly keep turning, overlooking your shoulder. Move every exhale breath. See if you can turn a little bit more. Continue to massage internal organs. Stretching our lower back muscles, turning the neck. Holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Turn the body to the opposite side. Bow down for counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of the body. Slowly pushing yourself back up, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Coming into the bow pose, so review your sitting bones. Bend both knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Lift your feet off the ground. So don't lean back too much. Holding it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, another round when you're ready. Lift your feet off the ground. So don't lean back too much. You can continue to hold on. Next level, you can let go. Holding it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Slowly come down, bounce it a few times, and we'll transition to lie down on our back for reclining poses. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in the lower back, arm down by the side, arm facing down. Chin to chest for all lying down poses. And we'll set ourselves up for the bridge pose. So knees are 2 fists apart, hip width, don't open up too much, walk the heel, close your fingertips. On the inhale, we'll lift the hip up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers, pull the knuckles towards the heels. Engage your core abdominal muscle, your quadricep and your glutes should be firm. So in other words, draw your belly towards your spine, your thighs and your butt are firm, but not to the point of cramping. When you come up, all the weights in the shoulder, very little weights in the head or neck, chin is almost touching the chest. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands from underneath your bridge, and one vertebrae at a time, we're going to release the spine back down. Once you come all the way down, we're going to windshield wiper again, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. So let it fall wherever it falls. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Slowly come back to center, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Coming into wind releasing on the right side. So wrap your arms around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. We're massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. Left toes are facing the ceiling. So left leg is doing hamstring stretch. Be very gentle with your body. No sudden jerking motion. Right hand on right knee, using a gentle circular motion. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Massaging the right hip joint. Change direction, go the other way. Big circular motion. And from here, we'll transition to spinal twist. So right foot on left thigh. Using the left hand, gently guide the top knee as closer for as possible. Right arm out shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn a look at the right side, your neck is good. Slowly bring the body back to center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And we'll repeat on the other side. So wrap your arms around the left knee, draw it close to the chest or armpit, point the right toes up to the ceiling. Give it a good squeeze. Left leg is doing when releasing, right leg is doing hamstring stretch. Left hand on left knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. From here, we're going to transition to spinal twist, so left foot on right thigh. Using the right hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the legs, going into cat holding the tail. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Shoulder, shoulder blade, upper body still on the mat. Turn over to the left side if your neck is good. So cat holding the tail is optional. You don't have to do it. Bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Bend both knees. Wrap your arms around the knees. Rocking side to side. Coming into a big circular motion if you like. Covering a big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Also helping you to relieve back pain. Change direction. Go the other way. Big circular motion. Cow back to center, lift the feet up to the sky, coming to happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpit, rocking side to side. Massaging the entire spine, entire back, opening up the hip joint, stretching the inner thighs. Happy baby is also a good one to do to relieve back pain. And now we bring the legs together, flex the feet, and down by your side. Hamstring stretch. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation, energize the body. Slowly release the legs back down on the mat, using abdominal muscles. Once you have come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Bring the soles of your feet together, let the knee fall to form a diamond shape, and down by your side, palm thing down. Let gravity does its job to open up the hip joint, stretching the inner thighs. Slowing down the heartbeat. And from here, I'll be guiding you to Shavasana so you can have your legs up high. As wide as the mat, let the feet fall naturally. Arms are 6 to 8 inches away from the body. Turning the palm up to face the ceiling. Have a slight curve in your fingertips, chin to chest. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Relax the jaws. Suck at your teeth. Lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Scan your body and see if there's anywhere that's still holding on to tension. Let yourself go. Letting go of your stress, worries, tension, anxiety, anything that doesn't serve you anymore. Focusing on your own breathing. Staying very calm, relaxed, and still in the present moment. We slowly wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, rotating your ankles and your wrists. Gently turning your neck left and right. Bring your legs together, point your toes, inhale your arms up and above the head. Full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side. One more time. Inhale your arms up and above the head, point your toes, rib cage rising, elongate the body. Exhale and down by your side. So bend both knees, raise the right arm, roll over to the right side of the body. Coming into a fetus position. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. And when you're ready, use your top hand to push yourself up. Coming into comfortable seated position to face me. To close the practice, bring your hands to heart center. So thank you very much for joining me, sharing the job yoga together, and letting me guide through the practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.